Hey guys, Limuminum here. So today I decided that we are gonna go and get all the blocks that we need to set up a full beacon. So now to make a full haze beacon I need 164 blocks of either gold, iron, emeralds or diamond. So for now I don't have a lot of blocks, so I'm gonna have to smelt all of these, for example. So I've been storing a lot of these stuffs in shulker boxes, so like the stone, there are 5 shulker boxes full of stone. And here, this shulker box, which is almost full of iron ores. I'm going to need some device to smelt the content of this shulker box as quickly as possible. For that, I was thinking to make some kind of furnace array. Alright, time to build the furnace array. I think I'll be doing it beneath the house, so it'll be like a basement. I'll be building a perfect furnace array, which is a design from Elmongos. I'll link the video down in the description. I just need to grab the resources needed for this and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, I'm ready. So I have everything in this shulker box. We'll need 4 redstone torches, 2 redstone comparators, 6 chests, 16 redstone repeaters, 23 furnaces, lots of redstone dusts and lots of hoppers, in like 120, so that's a lot of hoppers. If you count that you need 5 iron ingots for 1 hopper, that's like 16 stacks of iron ingots. So I had to smelt some iron, but I'm still not quite at it. I think I'll be smelting some iron as I go to make the hoppers, and I have a lot of building blocks. So as usual, I'm gonna make it in the form of a time lapse. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and I'll see you on the other side. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the first part of the time lapse. You know there's a second part coming, but we get to test out this furnace array. Alright, so here I have 2 chests. So this chest is for the item that I want to smelt, and this chest is for the fuel. So I have here 64 coals that I'm gonna put in. Alright. And then I have 64 iron ores that I want to smelt. And let's go. So if everything is working properly, every furnace should turn on at the same time. So let's see. Yes, alright. It's working. That's so nice. Look at that. As you can see, this furnace array is so huge that I had to make it go out a bit, but don't worry, we'll fix that. So before making this room look a bit nicer, I'm gonna try to explain how it works. So basically there are 2 separate lines, one for fuel and one for the items that you want to smelt. Oh, as you can see, all the furnaces turned off at the same time, so it's working perfectly. It makes sure that no furnace is getting the item to smelt before an item goes to the last hopper, which is here. So we are taking the output from this hopper here, and when it gets an item, all the hoppers in the line are getting unlocked and release their item into the furnace at the same time. So I think this is a very smart design. I never could have think of it by myself, but you know that Ilmungo is a pretty smart guy, so I just love this thing. I just love redstone when it makes everything working perfectly just like this. This is so elegant and so smart. Alright, you know what's next. Making this room looks amazing. I mean, fantastically beautiful. Do you see all the blocks I've put in my shulker box? Well, there is a change of plans. I just had an amazing idea for this place. But first I have to grind for some acacia wood because I want to use it and I don't have a whole lot left in my chest room. I'll also need to smelt a lot of iron and go get some clay in the swamp right next to my base to make some bricks. So I think I'll see you in an hour or so. Actually, it is going to be a matter of a second for you, so I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back with all the stuff I need. I have a lot of clay balls, a lot of acacia logs. I'm just gonna have to smelt all of these clay balls and we'll be ready to start. But first, I don't have a lot of coal left, but of course I'm gonna have to mine all of these, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, this should be enough. I'm gonna put all the coal in the fuel chest. Let's grab all these clay balls and smelt everything. But before we begin, I would like to grab some other blocks that I will need for this build. First thing is coal ores. You might find it surprising, but I just love building with this block. I think it's quite good looking. I'm going for an industrial feel for this furnace array room. So I think it will look quite good if I use it, some of it. Then I'm gonna need some basalt. So this should be enough. Then to mix it in with the bricks to add a bit of texture, I was thinking about granite. And finally, I'm gonna need to grab some of the iron that I smelted. Here it is. I'm gonna grab some furnaces and I'm going to make lots of blast furnaces because I just love the texture, the top texture, how it looks. It looks quite good, and if I use it a bit as a floor pattern, I think it looks great. And if I mix it in with some coal ores, I don't know, I just love it. So I'm gonna need way more blast furnaces, so I'm gonna smelt some stone as well to make some smooth stone. Alright, I have one final thing to do, is to move these cows out because they are gonna be an inconvenience. Because I'll have to expand this room this way and these guys cannot stay here. So let's do that. So I think I will just make them flow with the water they're in. They won't be able to go away this way. Okay, let's see if it works. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright. That's a lot of cows. Okay, I'm not quite sure this was a good idea. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna try to get out. I think I'm gonna have to kill some of them. I think I have no choice. Sorry guys. This was not the best idea. I don't think it was. Okay. Alright, So these two are trapped in here. Oh. Yes. I'll have to feed them all over again, but that's alright. Let me get rid of all these. That is temporary, of course. I'll have to find a better solution, because it is not a very elegant one. Alright guys, we are now ready to go. I'm just gonna need these smooth stones. And I'm gonna make lots of blast furnaces. Alright, this should be way more than I need. Okay guys, we are all set. So finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Time for the time lapse. And I'll see you on the other side. Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the time lapse. So, what do you think about it? Once again, if you have any idea on how to improve this place, by any means, I'll be more than happy to have some feedback on what I'm doing. But I think I did a pretty great job. I like the look of this place. It's obviously very busy. There are lots of busy textures such as granite, bricks, coal ores, acacia, basalt, all these bars in here, and of course the 4 last ancient debris I have. But I think they look quite good in this environment. They look like old pieces of rusty stuff just laying in the basement. And there's one other thing that I like is with this kind of bricks plus acacia textures is the use of this thing here. Flower pots with some dead bushes in it, and the small touches with the cobwebs. It adds some white stuff that catches the eyes a bit, and I like it very much. Now this part here, as you saw in the time lapse, so this place was so huge that I had to cover it with something, and I made this kind of huge cliff, and we are going to go out and take a look at it. Okay, here it is. So I like this kind of overhang cliff with this thing here. I added a lot of details in it, but I'm not quite sure if I like it or not. Maybe I'll modify some stuff in the future, but for now I think it's doing a pretty good job covering up the furnace array. So to go on top of it, we'll have to go around the house just this way. And here it is. Obviously, once again, it's very busy. There are a lot of different textures, but I don't know, I kind of like it. It's kind of a great place to see the view and start to fly around. Just like this. If we look at it from the distance, it looks a bit weird, but yeah, I don't know, I'm not quite sure. Maybe I need to bring the mountain up a bit in this particular spot. Once again, if you have any idea on how to improve it, I'll be more than happy to take the feedback. I've been looking at it from the side and I think it's quite good, I don't know. Looking at it from the rooftop, it looks like some kind of ship going forward this way. And with the help of this furnace array, I've been able to smelt a lot of iron, a lot of gold. And I have this shulker box right here that is ready for the next episode. This is the beacon box, guys. So this has the beacon and all the blocks that I will need, actually exactly 164, in order to set up the full pyramid and get the haste 2 effect. Oh, the night is falling, so I think we're going to leave it at that for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week for another episode of the Hardcore Let's Play. Limuminum out.